All right. Woo. Sorry about that, fam. Sorry, not sorry. Church ran a little bit late. That's how it goes. We got people already smashing the like button over there. Joe says, good morning, handsome. Woohoo! What a way to start the day. What a way to start the day. Good Sunday morning, NFL Week 3. My voice woke up a little raspy. I feel fine, but it's like, it's my livelihood. Let's see if I can coat that baby with some sweet, sweet caffeine. All right, we're jumping right into it. I'm ready to go. The confidence score loves Drake May this week. The top two plays are on the board. Drake May, higher than 224.5 passing yards against Pittsburgh, and higher than 21.5 pass completions. The best part about this, well, a couple of things that are great about this. We've got a potentially high-scoring game, right? I mean, I think there's a chance that this game is relatively high-scoring. 44.5 points isn't bad. It's not super indicative of a high-scoring game, but look at the slate we've got. We've got 40. You know what? Why am I looking at it over here? Why would I do that? Let's just do this. This is so much easier. We've got 43, 44.5, 43.5, 43.5, 41.5, 42.5, 44, 43.5, 45.5. You guys get the gist, right? Literally, it's one of the top 2 or 3 highest scoring projected games of the week, maybe top 5, right? A lot of lower scoring games here as projected by the totals, at least. Let's say that. So if you're looking for touchdown bets, if you really want to target the touchdown bets, a good place to start would be Dallas and Chicago. Just going based off that alone. But we got to say good up. I mixed together good morning and what up. Good up. Good on you, mate. Good on you. We're saucy today. It's a saucy morning. All right. EA Jack says, let's freaking go. And Pat made it. Grateful to Pat for making it. Pat, I almost didn't make it, so I'm glad you made it. And Pat got the noties. EA Jack thinks I fixed something. I don't know if I fixed anything or not, or if the algorithm finally just doesn't hate me, but I'm grateful either way. We've got people joining in over here on the TikTok. I'm going to say what's up to people here. You just tap a little button over there. Christian is always throwing too much support my way, and I appreciate it, though, Christian. I'm grateful for you. Good morning. And Patrick says we get a 10% no-vig boost. I've got no-vig open. Do I get a 10% boost? I just opened up no-vig. I don't use it as much as I should, but maybe I need to be using it. Well, where's NFL? Pro football? Okay. There we go. Oh, I was in some menu or something. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple things. First off, Drake May, great play right off the board. Both these plays are correlated. I don't know if you'll be able to put them both together. Sometimes these apps are fickle and funny about it, about what you can put together and what you can't. I'm going to skip the Sunday night game. I'm going to try to skip the Sunday night game because I'll be doing a special stream for that tonight. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe I dabble on it just to scotch, just in case I don't make it for tonight. But my plan is to make it. 22.5 is now bumped. Yeah, you can't put them together. It is bumped on FanDuel. Let's see what else we can play. Hard Rock has it at 21.5. ESPN bet. The fact that FanDuel bumped it to 22.5 is a good sign. Novig's also at 22. Fliff, though, 21. So it is widely available at 21.5 points. If you're going to take the over, get yourself the value, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky Pearsall or DK Metcalf. We've got no Brock Purdy. I'm rolling DK Metcalf again. If Purdy was back, my answer would be very different. EA Jack is an absolute degenerate. Said I already used it. Literally, the moment it went live, EA Jack already had it used up. And I love it. Oh, this man, his name is Boss Man. Boss Man. Oh, volume is down? Really? Patrick, does anybody else think the volume's down? My volume on here is turned up. I just want to make sure I don't blow people's eardrums out before I pump this sucker up. How's that? Better? I tried to move it away from my mouth, but if it's not loud enough, let me know, Jack. Oh, scroll left of the refer a friend. You got it. It's okay. I got you. All right, we're off and running here. Guys, do me a favor. Tap the like button. All right, hit the like button. That's the only way that YouTube is going to show me love and show this stream to other people. Let me make sure we're good everywhere else here. Yeah, we're live over here. We're live. Are we live here too? Are we live on X? We are. Okay, good. Cool. That's working. All right, so Drake May, top play on the board. I love that play. I think there's a lot of data behind it that I'm really a big fan of. I absolutely could see him hitting it. So I think I already bet this. I'm quite certain I did. But I'm just going to make sure that I have money on it so that when it cashes at the end of the day, I can be like, guys, I said it on stream. What more do you want from me? Same thing with the first touchdown bets. Now, if we're going to do that real quick, I don't want to make this whole stream too degenerate. But if you're going to do first touchdown bets, maybe my favorite of the day is these two. First, you know what? Okay, actually, there's a couple. I have a couple. I'm just going to put them all into one, and you guys mix and match. I actually like this one a lot. I like it a lot. Ashton Junty at a plus 550. Give me that. Those are some good odds for the first touchdown. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, yeah. Woo! I can't even help myself. I tapped the screen. All right, Mango, whatever gets it done. 4 guys, first touchdown gives me a plus 41,000. Out of that list right there, who sells us? Jonathan Taylor, because Danny Dime steals it? Who sells the first touchdown dream? The dollar in a dream? If I really wanted to keep going, I would go... I kind of want to can I round robin these? No, I can't here, can I? Oh, wait, I can. $3 gets me 6,000. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. I might look at the round robin here. What's that? Yeah, I might round robin these babies. I like those guys for the first touchdowns. Bijan, Josh Jacobs. I want to make sure that the guys on vertical or the people on vertical can see. Bijan, Josh Jacobs, Ashton Junty, Jonathan Taylor, Jordan Mason are my favorite guys today for touchdown plays. I guess I would say they're probably mine. They're probably my favorite, but it's down a little. All right, I'm going to turn it up. That's all I need. That's the feedback I need. How's that? Better? That's as loud as it can go. I could eat the microphone too. Could literally put the microphone right there. Boss Man said, flex, pick one, full PPR. George Pickens, Calvin Ridley, Terry McLaurin, Tony Pollard, JK. I only got to pick one. Either Pickens or Ridley. Pickens or Ridley are my two favorite out of that group. Ridley because he's playing behind against my Colts, and Pickens because I think he's going to be in a high-scoring game. First touchdown scorer, says Sergio. I got it on the board, my friend, depending on where you're watching. Bijan, love Bijan. He might be my favorite one of the week. Bijan, a little sneaky one, could be either Jordan Mason or Ashton Junty. My lean and preference would be on Junty. So you've got those two. We've got Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, and then I mentioned Jordan Mason. So those are my favorite first touchdown props for today. I put them together. I bet one. Back to bet slip. There we go. You know what? I mean, I could put $8 on this and win 11 grand. Sure. Jordan Mason's a great touchdown. Guys, I put out videos all week. So a lot of these plays, or some of these plays at least, are already out there. I'm going to kind of I'm trying to think of the format I want to run this. I don't necessarily want to just click everywhere, but I might just look around here. So you know what we'll do? We're going to go over here, and we'll start with we'll start with what game do I have over here? Vegas and Washington. Let's start with that one. Top play on the board is actually Jalen Lane. a no-name man. No offense to Jalen Lane. He's in the NFL. I'm not, so I shouldn't say that. But somebody that most of you have probably never heard of. Over 1.5 receptions. The next highest play would be Deebo Samuel Sr. at 55.5. There's not a lot. I really am super interested in this game. I think that Vegas, personally, I think they win it. Not a big Marcus Mariota truther here. I think he might. What's his anytime touchdown? What's Marcus Mariota's anytime touchdown, though? Plus 270? It doesn't really do much for me. I was thinking we'd maybe get in the plus 300 higher range there. You know, I definitely could see him scoring a touchdown in this game. Pass attempts could be interesting because I do think they're going to find themselves behind 204.5 passing yards. When's the last data we have on Marcus Mariota? Excuse me. Yeah, he doesn't throw a lot of pass attempts. Should be behind in this game. I mean, you're not looking at a lot of sample size. This is not a game I'd be targeting if I was you guys. Other than, I think I like Vegas here. Was Vegas a big favorite? Earlier in the week, okay, no, I was going to say earlier in the week they're an underdog. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the plus 130 here for Vegas is pretty interesting. Sorry, my voice stinks right now. It's beat up. Oh, okay. All right, I can put it closer to me. Let me do that. Listen, I do not have a smooth jazz voice. I appreciate it, though, Patrick. How's that? Is that better? You guys like that better? I can keep it in front of me. The reason I don't is because it's got this like little arm that sticks out. People on TikTok can see it. Browning, by the way, to your question. Who asked that? Walker? Browning. Browning's the play. It like sticks out here, and then I like smack it with my hand all the time on my arm, and I'm just bashing the mic and stuff's flying everywhere. It's chaos. If you want to see the behind the scenes look, TikTok's got a nice behind the scenes look. Probably Bill over Monty this week. Ridley, Booty, or Bateman. Not sure who to start. Start Ridley. Yeah, Ridley. Yeah. Okay, Atlanta Falcons. My favorite play is wow, this moved a little bit closer. It's only a 4.5 point spread. I don't mind the Falcons. Falcons and Junty touchdown would kind of, or I'm sorry, Junty. I'm getting ahead of myself. Bijan Robinson here. Bijan Robinson. I love Junty. Did I just skip over Junty? I already mentioned him. You guys know I love Junty this week. I think Ashton Junty gets a touchdown this week. He came out and was a squeaky wheel. We've hit that narrative time and time again. The squeaky wheel narrative is definitely a thing. Probably more so a thing if Jamar Chase or CeeDee Lamb come out and say something. But the young rook was drafted in the first round. I think his voice does carry weight. And I think they get him the ball more. And I like his chances of scoring a touchdown. So that's my answer. So make sure you guys clip that. Every time I say clip it, we cash. Man, my coloring is so much nicer on TikTok than it is. Sorry, now you guys have to like hear me sip my drink. Watch this. I'm trying not to spill it on myself when I do this, so I'm going too slow. Appreciate you, Jack. You guys are very kind. First, you guys start by saying CMC lookalike, and now you say that I have a beautiful voice. One of those is true, but not the second one. Okay, this is a minus 108, though. Atlanta Falcons and Bijan Robinson for the TD. Wow, Bryce Young. I guess if we're going to play this Bryce Young play, wow, look at that. That's a little bit of value, though, on ESPN Bet, 29.5. If you're playing that play, you got to love Tet. I think Tet's probably the only guy that could get this, that could help Bryce Young get the higher than 31.5 pass completion. Penix Jr., longest rush, 5.5. Last week, his longest rush was -1. Penix, 1.5. Ooh, that's not a bad line. I don't hate that. Against Carolina, Penix higher than 1.5 passing touchdowns at a plus 146. Could be an interesting play because of the odds. And look at that edge score at a 14% edge. That right there, guys, is your edge. I have people asking me questions all the time on X especially. And they're like, hey, how do you use the app? What do you use? You guys just have to watch these videos because we talk about this in these videos. How do you use the edge score? If you have access to this book and that's a high edge score, you're getting a strong value. One of the other things you can look at if you really want to is go look at like what some of these sharper books like DraftKings has it at, or FanDuel. Okay, and look at, you're getting a decent value here, plus 124 and plus 111 on the sharper books. That's how you use the edge score. That means it could be a good play. Sharper money, sharper books have this set at less of a value for you. If you can get it at a plus 146 because that edge score tells you that, like that's a very quick one data point to look at, that's how you use it. So high edge score, high confidence score, thumbs up. All right, it's that simple, guys. We don't have to, don't overcomplicate it. I just wish people would watch these videos so that they could see that. Because otherwise I'm saying the same thing over and over, and it's like, I'll tell you what, just watch these videos for me. All right, we're going to put a little loot on this guy right here. Just a little something, a little taste, a little dabble, you know. We'll move right along here, though. But I do think the Falcons win this game. The Packers and Browns, this started at 8.5. Now it is it 7.5 everywhere? 7.5 most places. Spread, yeah, 7.5. It's 8.5 on DK still. DK is one of the last remaining, the last of the Mohicans. Some little tidbit for you. I'm not saying to take this play, right? I'm not saying that Cleveland's going to keep it a close game. But what I am saying is if you do like Cleveland to keep this close, play it where you can get it for 8.5 if you can play it anywhere. Or if you don't, then, for instance, obviously play it at 7.5. Don't play it at 8.5 on DK. That is where the value comes in there. All right, what's the next play we're going down? Oh, this one? All right, so we're looking at Green Bay and the Cleveland Browns. I think the only play I potentially like for Cleveland is Joe Flacco's pass attempts. Oof, 37.5 is high, though. They knew it. Vegas knew it. Pass completions. That's not bad. Take a look at that pass completions. 22.5. I mean, you've got some good trend data there, and you've got a good confidence score and a decent edge and good odds. 23.5 on some sports books, 22.5 on others. I think that could be an interesting play. So let's just do something real quick. Watch, it's going to be Josh Jacobs that sells it, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and build this one out. Let's see, can I put pass attempts together? Or no, pass completions, excuse me. Why do they hate me? Okay, you can't put that together. Awesome. Straight bets it is then for this one. As far as like other things in this game, Jordan Love's longest rush is always in play to me. If Jordan Love's going to scramble out, he's probably getting 4.5 yards. However, a lot of those are the tush push. What's his rush attempts at? Because they can get after the quarterback. 2.5? Oh, not a lot of books have it, huh? I don't hate that. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate Jordan Love's rush attempts either. Jerry Jeudy, another one. Does he get any rushing yards? What's his rushing yards out of this? Is Jeudy taking end arounds more than I realize? Let's see, rush attempts. No, not at all. So just take the, is it at 47.5? 50. Look at that, guys. Did you guys see that? His rushing receiving is 47.5. But there are people out here. There are people that are out in the world right now that are going to go out and take the 50.5 when you could take his rushing and receiving at 46.5. Now, I get it. I just pulled it up on stream. He doesn't have a lot of rush attempts, if any at all. How many does he have over the last 20? Season? Ever? Nothing. Literally like nothing in here. But if he does get an end around today, you get that for that play. You don't get it for the other one. But 46.5, if you just want to take the straight up perception yards, 46.5 on Hard Rock. God, I can't even yell today. I gotta take it easy. I gotta slow it down. Hold on. All right. Sergio says, anyway, we can post the DGen first. I'm heading to my soccer game. I got you, Sergio. I got you. I'm going to do it right now for you. I am doing it right now for Sergio because when you're a member of the Discord, when you're a fam in the Discord, somebody that I interact with often throughout the week, that comes with special privileges, okay? So we're taking the Packers in this game. I'm putting 25 on Josh Jacobs touchdown and the Packers to win. And then I'm doing something for my man Sergio here. Give me 1 second. There it is right there. Wow, it's that easy to win $11,600. Cool. Now, Sergio, just so you know, my friend, this is obviously a truly degenerate play. But I know you know that already, so I am throwing it in there right now. But you're right. You already know that. That's why you said to put it in the DGen channel. You knew that already. Okay. I'm throwing it in there. I won't stop the stream for all of them, but I'll stop it for that one. Send now. It's in there. Okay. You got it, Sergio. All right. We're moving on. What's the next game? We've been following FanDuel for the next one. I'm going to answer a couple of TikTok questions up here, though, because I know people got them. Pittsburgh and New England. Pittsburgh, I like Jaylen Warren a lot this week. I like his touchdown. I like his rushing and receiving props. So let's pull up that game, and then I'm going to pause for a minute and answer a couple of questions for the fam. Oh, and Drake May, obviously. Drake May, we're all over Drake May, obviously, this week. All right, let me look. I got you, TikTok. 5 people. I got you right now. A.J. Brown, Kyron, or Keenan. I actually like A.J. Brown a lot this week, Palmer. While they're all in the same game, what are the odds of that for you? I like A.J. Brown a lot. I actually think that the Rams get ahead in this game potentially, and we see Jalen have to throw the ball a lot more. I could absolutely see that this week. So that is that's my little play. That's my little sneaky advice there. Start 2, Javonte Mason, Chase Brown, or Kamara. I want to say Javonte and Mason. I'm not a huge Kamara fan. I know he's probably going to score this week after he let me down last week. I would lean Javonte and Mason with an honorable mention to Chase Brown in the 3rd spot there. Caleb Williams or Daniel Jones. My heart wants to say Daniel Jones, but I think Caleb finds himself in a favorable game script more than Daniel Jones does. And it's possible that the Colts get ahead by a decent amount and Danny Dimes just gets to hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor. The only question is how many points does he get to get there? You know what I mean? How many points does he have before he gets to that point? So, BD, I mean, that's a tough one. You're talking Daniel Jones. I mean, not everybody, I know I'm a Colts fan. I don't have my Colts hat on. You're talking Danny Dimes here is always a good option this season. But it is still Danny Dimes, and as a Colts fan and as a Danny Dimes and a football fan, I just am waiting for the other shoe to drop there, as they say. So I lean Caleb, but I think you're fine either way. My flex is cooked. Hopkins or Mims or Najee. Hopkins has been tearing it up. Did Mims have a big week last week? No, Troy Franklin did. Go with Hopkins, I think, if you just want that touchdown. Go with Mims if you... Mims has the higher ceiling, and I don't know. That's an ugly one. You're cooked. You're cooked. I think Bijan is going to... I don't think he's going to get off. I think he's going to pop off. I think Bijan's going to have a good week this week. All right, we're moving on. Steelers and Patriots. I mean, you already know what I like in this game. I don't want to try to figure out the New England backfield, so I'm not touching any of these running backs. I'm not touching Travion Henderson. I'm not touching Ramondre Stevenson. I think one of them gets a touchdown. If you know who it is, play that one because I don't. Yeah, I think I'm looking at Drake May and I'm looking at a little bit of Jaylen Warren. Let's take a look at Jaylen Warren right now. I don't think I'd go rush attempts. I think I'd look at his rushing and receiving yards. How many receptions has he been getting? Guys, I love the fact that I come on here. I gotta say what's up to chat now too, and I do like I'm researching right here with you guys. Like I said, I came from church. Sergio, go Colts, baby. I came. Don't worry about me, FanDuel. Okay, I appreciate you. I'm fine. I self-govern. I mean, I got home from church late. Flew in here, sat down, fired it up. Like, I'm researching with you guys. I am one of you. All right? I've got kids. I've got a family. I've got a life. I'm running to church. I'm making breakfast. I'm, staying up too late, watching shows. Like, I am one of you. We are the same. We're the same. You're in good company here, all right? But because you're in good company, do me a favor and smash the like button, all right? Why I gotta beg? Why do I have to beg? It's the same awesome people, the same awesome degenerates, Jason, that are in here every week supporting the channel, and they're doing their job. But I need the fringe. I need the extra people. I need the pop-ins, the people that are popping in to say what's up and see what's going on. I know you guys are cashing. I know you're cashing. I know you're making money. I'm going to do ASMR or AMSR or RMAS. I know you guys are making money. You guys are making money. I know you are. I know there are people out there that cashed the plus 8,900 we cashed on stream last week. And you know what else? I know they didn't tag me. And I know they didn't say anything about it. And that's okay because I still love you. But. But I do need the support. I need it. I need it deep down in my heart and my soul. J-Step, did you cash the plus 8,900 on stream that we did? We built it live on stream and then it cashed. Okay. We did it. Where's my clip? I have a clip of it. I love watching the clip over and over and over again. I don't know if this is it.
Now we're live here. We need a Keenan Allen first touchdown for 450.
This is it.
It's right on the screen, guys. Built it sitting right here with you.
Built it. Sit it. I don't know why I can't move it. There it is.
Now we're live here. We need a Keenan Allen first touchdown. Literally just build out the first touchdown.
There it is. Plus 8,900. Okay? Is that enough whispering for you guys? I lost everybody on TikTok once I started whispering. They had no interest in the whisper because they don't get this microphone. All right. That went on for far too long. All right, I'm saying what's up. Hold on. I'm looking down the list. I just haven't looked at all the chat. In case I think, Mariota, I'll share it in Sergio. Appreciate you, Sergio. I just shared it for you guys too. Sorry if you guys missed it. Tell me if I go too fast. If I'm going too fast for you guys to get it, just let me know. That's on me. Mad Dog says, what is up, my guy? Mad Dog 88. Listen, don't think I don't see you, Mad Dog. I see you. I seen it. I see you, my friend. Appreciate you being in here. Love it. Love seeing you in here. Love seeing everybody, all the familiar faces. All right. Debo over rushing 4.5 yards. Yeah, if he gets the attempts, for sure. And this week, they might try to get him the attempts to ease off on Mariota. Maybe they run a little read option with Debo. Yeah, I like that. I think that's an interesting one. Who asked that? Mad Dog? Was it Mad Dog that asked that? Yeah, Mad Dog. I think you could see a little read option. Mariota gets out there, flips it to him, and he gets all the rushing yards from that play. Jalen Warren, I like the receiving and the rushing prop here for 82.5. But play it at 79.5 on Hard Rock Bet or 80.5 on Novig. All right, guys, get yourself the best odds. The tool, the confidence score, there's a lot of stuff in here that's useful. I mean, just shop the odds, okay? That? Oh, because I only had it with one E. All right, we're moving on. Thank you for humoring me there. Ooh, one of the best games of the week now. All right, that's what's up. Let's go. We'll build out an anytime touchdown, or we'll build out a little SGP for this one. Jalen Hurts. I love this Jalen Hurts play. I love that the confidence score loves it too, because I love it. Everybody's going to be off it. Everybody's going to be like, I'm not touching that. Look at this. 0% hit rate. The man hasn't hit it this season. He wasn't even close last week. Literally not even close. 101 yards. I don't think it gets it done this week. I don't think 101 yards gets it done this week. Mad Dog, you are not a nobody. You're a freaking somebody. Okay? Guys, smash the like button up here. Kyron or T-Mac. I like Kyron. Tough matchup, but they're going to have to score. I could go either way on that one, actually. Henry or Connor? That's a toss-up for me. That's a tough one. I lean Henry. Ridley at flex, not Stevenson. Francisco. Wait, no, who asked it? Xavier. Ridley for sure. All right, so if he gets there, who gets there? Who helps him get there? It's going to one of two guys probably, right? Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. I like A.J. Brown here, and I don't mind Devontae Smith's receptions. But if we're going to do this, you know what? Let's do this. I really don't mind A.J. Brown's regular prop, to be honest with you guys. I like giving myself a little leeway here, but I do not mind Devonta Smith 4+ receptions. I like A.J. Brown 60+ here. Give me Puka. Love Puka this week. You can't lock down Puka as much as you want to. Give me Puka alt receiving yards. Where is he? Receptions, Puka. There he is. You know what? I mean, honestly, Puka's getting 70 or 80+ this week for sure. There we go. We'll go 80+, and then we're just going to go over here. Somebody's scoring a touchdown. I want to say it's Jalen Hurts over Saquon. Just because if he gets there, he's getting that tush push. Look at that. Isn't this interesting? Watch this. Both the exact same odds, right? Both -140s. Our parlay right now is at a +413. Ready? Jalen gets us to a +805. Saquon gets us to a +813. Isn't that funny? That's that anti-correlation stuff. Troy or T. Higgins? Troy. Abuka, Wilson, Moore. Man, my hands are freezing right now. My hands are so cold. Appreciate you. O'Brien just got the #1 gift badger. Woo! Badge, not badger. Appreciate you, O'Brien. Appreciate you. This is the life of a person running multiple simultaneous streams. Guys, chat, right now, chat. Barkley or Hurts? Barkley or Hurts? Pick one. You got to choose one. They might both score, but you got to choose one. Barkley or chat? We're locking it in. Strawberry Starburst. I think I still have some, Jack. I didn't need it earlier this year, though. I didn't need it. So far, these streams and these videos have been money, honestly, but I do want it. Chat, who scores the touchdown? Hurts? Pat says Hurts. Hurts. Oh, everybody says Hurts. All right. And you know what? We're going to use a little booster for this sucker. 30%, or are we on it? No, you know what? Get me to 50%. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what else, though? I think I want to throw one more in. I think I like Matt Stafford here. 200+. Yeah, give me a little bit more. Let's go. Didn't want to do that to everybody. Is it unmuted now? Okay, I'm unmuted. Did you guys get that, all right? For those watching who don't have this up. Listen, JSN needs to be in your starting lineups every single week from here on out. And your second guy is probably Tet, maybe Brian Thomas Jr. But JSN's in your lineup every week now. Jalen Hurts over 192.5 passing yards. A.J. Brown 60+. Devontae Smith 4+ receptions. Puka, 80+ yards. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 200+. If you want to know my opinion on the weakness, it's Devontae Smith. All right, so I'm also going to roll that out without Devontae Smith in here, which is actually a huge no-no, but I'm going to do it anyways because I love those other guys that much in here. In my opinion, he's the weakness. Just my opinion there. There you go. You guys got it. Everybody's got that play now. J-Step loves to hear me beg, he says. Too far. This is a family-friendly stream, J-Step. Family-friendly stream. But I will beg. Hulk, we need to bring the strawberry. Bye-bye. I read that one. Love you, Jack. Got to get that well. I'm glad I joined in for as long as I could. See if someone could help me out. We got you, Sergio. Good luck at your soccer game, by the way. I don't think you're here to hear this, but I want to tell you anyways. Start Laporta. I think Laporta's the start this week. Kraft got banged up in practice too. Laporta's the start over Kraft in my opinion. I'm going to call everybody out. Leo, you heard that one. I got you. Bears, Cardinals, Bengals, I think. What do you think? Vinon, I literally put out a video picking every single winner this week. Went 14-2 last week on my video. This week I felt like it was a little bit tougher, and I do that so early in the week that I don't get a lot of news when I put it out. But either way, you got to just check out that video. I missed that last week. My church starts later. I can't miss a plus 8,900 again. Patrick, I am going to do my best. Pat, do you guys remember last year we cashed out the first touchdown bet for a primetime game? And it was a primetime doubleheader. And the only thing I remember, or the thing I remember the most, is it was Justin Jefferson. And it was somebody else. And I can't remember who the other person was. But it was definitely JJ and somebody else from the other game. And I don't remember who it was. But we cashed it last year too, which was wild. Mad Dog said the two-step day I missed last week. Oh, J-Step, you missed it last week. Well, listen, you got to catch the primetime parlay streams. The primetime parlay streams are where it's at. Superfan Goal Fan Club 101. I don't know what any of that means, but I appreciate you guys. Higgins, Keenan Allen, or JSN. Xavier, JSN needs to be in your lineup every single week. Done deal. Enough said. Right now I am watching on Screen Variety TV NFL and pay-per-view events available with no extra cost. All right. Well, appreciate you, Jerome. Listen, yeah, great, cool. He can get that in one play. I know, right? I played Hurts over yards. Love it, Christian. Christian knows what's up, guys. Let's go, Christian. No wonder I have no voice. Barkley 100 plus. You know, Saquon's not popping off this week. And that makes me a little fearful. Let's take a look at Saquon. Barkley. All right, so the confidence score does like it, though. Oh, 0.66 might be the highest confidence score play of the day for a touchdown, just so you know. Receptions. Likes the over for 2.5. Does it like anything for the under? Under for longest rush and under for longest reception. And under for rushing and receiving. Interesting. Spicy. Confidence score is taking a stand. Under 91.5. Also interesting. All right. It ain't afraid of an under. The confidence score is not afraid of unders. Are you? But are you afraid of unders? I'm a little bit afraid of unders. All right, let's move on from that game. We smashed it. Oh, there it is. Colts, move on. Move along. Actually, what's the Colts minus 2.5? Alt spread. Give me the alt spread. Indy minus 2.5. Guys, did you know that the confidence score has all this stuff? Minus 2.5 is a minus 320 on FanDuel. Guys, I'm answering more questions, and this is what happens on TikTok. This is why I don't like TikTok, or this is what I don't like about TikTok. I answer the question, and that person just bails. They're like, I got it. That's it. No like, no nothing. So it's just like a revolving door. Just a revolving door. Wow, Joe. Joe is also watching the NFL on a program that I will not give free ads to. But if they want to sponsor the stream, talk to that company, then we could talk. Mahomes rushing. He has no one else. Is Xavier Worthy playing or no? What's the latest? I know there was a chance he plays. Oh, ruled out versus the Giants. Dang. Yeah, we'll look at that tonight. My FOMO is getting bad. Let's look at Ward unders on that game. In. Absolutely in. Love the Ward unders. We're going to go ahead and sort a little bit with unders. Sometimes these books have really high odds, so I just sort by, well, not that high. I just sort by like minus, let's just do minus 250, sure. Just to clear some of those out. Under 1.5 passing touchdowns. Super juicy, though. Unfortunately, it's super juicy. You can play it under 1 if you don't think he throws 1. I mean, the guy's only touchdown that he's ever thrown in the NFL is a running right, a cross-body, incredible throw to the left that he should have never thrown. If he throws that throw again, he's getting picked off. Brother, I put together a 14-leg anytime. Cam, you're an animal. I appreciate you, Cam. I appreciate you. You are not a person I'm complaining about. I appreciate you, my friend. Pick one, Ridley. J. Cone, pick Ridley there out of that group. Appreciate you, Cam. Cam, did you follow the stream, man? I'd love to have you on more streams. Make sure you follow. Would love to have you in here for more streams. You're exactly the kind of person that we need more of in here. Somebody that has questions and loves to interact. That's what we need. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep the team stuff up over here because it's just easier. So we're on the Colts in Tennessee.
Yeah, I love this Cam Ward play, but you got to parlay it with something else. Man, it likes under for JT. Oh, no. Back to the drawing board. I actually do like this, though. What about under 1.5 passing touchdowns for both of these quarterbacks? What does that look like? Let's go over to DK for a minute. And let's do, oops, I got to log back in. Log me out after enough time. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Oh, you know where I'm not looking? Instagram. Well, and that's what happens. I just got distracted. I need to use all my stuff. Get a 33 bet. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to use here too. I got to move at a little bit quicker pace here. My bad. Got to move a little quicker. But, all right, passing. I like the under for both these guys for touchdowns. Passing TDs, give me the, where is it? Under and under. Yes. What? I can't put them together? Oh, these books don't want to see you win, guys. They just don't. They know. They know. Yes. See? That's why you got to have more than one book. FanDuel will let you do it. It's a plus 117 for both these guys to stay under 1.5 passing touchdowns. The only thing that makes me nervous is Daniel Jones throwing up a beauty to Alec Pierce. But I digress. Yeah, so I like the unders there. I actually like Jonathan Taylor over. I disagree with the confidence score just a little bit here. But that's okay. That's okay. Cam Ward's pass attempts, I don't mind that over that. And yeah, I think Cam Ward's under is solid for a lot of plays, to be honest. I like Cam Ward's under for passing yards. Yeah, under 198.5 seems like a lock. Actually, you know what? We can do one more here. Passing under 198.5 and under his passing touchdowns. There you go, plus 118 there too. I'm going to lock both those unders for Cam Ward on there. I think the Colts can get after him a little bit today. I hope they can. They better win this game is all I'm saying. Division games, though, we'll see. All right, we're moving right along there. The Jets and Tampa Bay. I got all the love for Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay money line and a Bucky Irving touchdown. I think that's just fine. I think there's a good chance Mike Evans gets it done this week here. So let's see. I'm not going to use it on that, but let's throw $10 on that one too. That's an easy one. Junty or Irving? Ooh, Irving. Give me Junty for sure. Oh, Irving's with an I, my friend. That's why I was confused, Max. Go Junty, though. Kind of a toss-up. I don't hate either one. You've got Tampa Bay as a home favorite. That's always a good spot for running back. So, consider that. Cincinnati and the Vikings are starting 2 backup quarterbacks. Oh, we got more people in here. I got to hit it up here. What are we using for the ghost bet on for DK? Something not too crazy. Do like a 3-person anytime touchdown play. Something not too crazy. That's what I would do. Or Cam Ward unders. Cam Ward under. So under passing. JT touchdown. Something like that. Man, I think the Texans win. I like this play at a plus 106. I think this is a fair, straight-up play. I really do. I think they could win. If you want to know 3 underdogs this week, quote-unquote underdogs, are the Cowboys still underdogs? No, they've moved to favorites. I knew it. We were on that play earlier. I'm so happy that the Cowboys moved. I put that out on in the Monday video. I'm like, I'll take the underdog Cowboys here somehow. I love it. I love the fact that it's moved. I'll take the underdog Cardinals, potentially. I would take the underdog Texans, and I would consider taking the underdog Bengals. Look at that. If all these teams win, I'm just going to throw 5 on it. I'm not going to go crazy here with it. But there you go. I think that's real interesting. Oh, and one more, but you can't get it at plus odds with the Patriots here. So, all right, so I'm moving. The Bengals and Vikings, I love Jordan Mason. That's it. I love Jordan Mason. I think Jordan Mason could score 2 touchdowns this week. I'm going to put money on it because I do think that that's a real possibility. I just wish you could get a little bit more. What if we do Jordan Mason 2+ and CMC 2+? I'm starting to get a little spicy and I'm loving it. CMC 2+? I like that a lot. CMC and Jordan Mason 2+ is a plus 2,400. All right, do I have boosts I got to use up? I got to start using these boosts up other places. Ghost leg. Do I have all my stuff I've redeemed? Opt-in. Sure. Nope. Take me. Don't do that to me. I know you want me to bet. Don't worry. I'm going to do it. Opt-in. $15 at any. What are the rules? Stop moving me around. I need to know the rules. Bet $15 on an anytime touchdown TD parlay and get $150. I already have it. I need all the things. I'm not allowed to eat the skins. Guys, if this thing... All right, I have so many things. I just need to use them all. All right, let me use them all. I don't even know which ones I have. You know what? My favorite touchdown play is not Josh Jacobs, though. Just because I do think he's actually in a tougher spot. I'm leaning... My favorite touchdown play would be Bijan Robinson. I think Jonathan Taylor's a big option there. Big. JT. What does my bonus look like? Any touchdown, your wager back up to $15. Okay. And we got to go one more. I'm thinking Bijan is my favorite. No, Mason. Jordan Mason. There we go. All right, what do we got here? What's my best boost? Ghost leg will pay out if 20. Nope. I want a 30% boost on this one. So it's a plus 415. I like that one a lot. I do like that one a lot. What are the games that I not get to? Saints and Seahawks. I think K9's interesting, but my goodness, if he hasn't just sold me many times. K9, Kamara. K9's rushing. You know, the Saints haven't allowed a rushing touchdown this season, which is interesting. Receiving props. How about JSN 70 plus? And what's Kamara's receptions look like? Kamara's receptions. No, just receptions. Where's Kamara? 3.5. Oh, why do I not have a confidence score for that? What? I'll have to look at that. No confidence. Only my own confidence. Why is that a 0? Oh, we got a couple. Okay, let me look at them. Interesting. Receptions for this game. That is weird. I'll have to look at that. I don't know why it's like that. Okay. 3.5's fine. Not really in love with it. I do like JSN. JSN has been smashing it. So you know what? We could do, how about a JSN touchdown and 80 plus? A little plus 290. I don't hate that at all. I don't hate it at all. Okay. We've got Houston and the Jags. I don't have a lot of stuff for Houston and the Jags. Nico, Brian Thomas Jr., maybe just roll the two of them out in an anytime touchdown. I do think Brian Thomas has got to get his touchdown this week, right? And I think you could go something like Brian Thomas Jr. finally gets right with like a 70-plus yard touchdown. Or I'm sorry, like a 50-plus, so you would go like 60-plus for him. Christian Kirk's back, so maybe they move the ball a little bit better. So you could look at a CJ Stroud 200-plus. Do I want the ghost leg? Give me the 15% on this one. There we go. So that was, keep the bets. Okay, so that was Nico Collins anytime touchdown, Brian Thomas Jr. anytime touchdown. I didn't pull it up over here, my bad. Did I skip this game altogether? Apparently I'm all over the place. Sorry about that, chat. Nico Collins, Brian Thomas Jr., both anytime touchdowns. Brian Thomas Jr., 60-plus receiving yards. And C.J. Stroud, 200-plus passing yards. You could totally throw Nico on top of that as well. No problems there. No issues there. But Christian Kirk's back. Let's hope he gets into the offense a little bit. That either opens things up more for Nico or Christian Kirk actually makes an impact. Chargers and Broncos, tough division matchup. I don't have a lot of player props in this game at all, honestly. Like, I don't have a strong feeling on it. But the confidence score, let's just see what it's looking at here real quick. You've got pass attempts for Justin Herbert over, higher than 33.5. Rushing yards for Justin Herbert. He's hit it both times this year at higher than 20.5 if you want to play that. I'm just going to lean on that. Bucky for a TD. I see you over there, Mad Dog. Already had that. Love that one. You can get it on Onyx. Mahomes rushing. What's my number one favorite touchdown play today, says EA Jack. My favorite touchdown would be Bijan, and I really want to put him with somebody else. But let's say Bijan and Junty, Junty and Taylor, or Mason. Mason's right up there too. Mason might even be number 2 or number 3. So Bijan and Mason's probably my favorite, with no Aaron Jones. That's going to be my that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Actually, you know what? I got to make sure I have that play somewhere. Also, CMC. Never a bad option to throw CMC in there. Okay, hold on. We're going to do that. I got to make sure I have at least one of the Bijan anytime and the Mason anytime touchdown. Minnesota. There they are. My favorite 2 guys, plus 177. Sure, a no sweat bet. What do I care? $25. No, I don't want to place 2 bets. I want to place 1. 25 gets me $70. Easy. Easy money. I think there are... Oh, Rosita says, go Giants. There is no way the Giants win tonight. I don't care what all the people on social media have been telling me all week. They've all been telling me the Giants are going to win. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. Star 2, Tet, London, or Mason. Give me Mason and Tet. Mason and Tet easily for that one, Nate. No, who was it? Who asked that question? Got you. Mason and Tet. Conmart. Got you. Mason and Tet. Guys, if I'm answering your questions, I need you to smash the like button. Warren over Kraft. Got you, Matt Miller. Radler completions. What is all these people? I'm getting like spammed, but whatever. Boost the algo. I appreciate you. Radler completions. All right, I got to call it here in a minute. Pass completions. Why do I have all these zeros? I'm going to look at it right now, fam. I don't know why it's doing that. It might be when it's like cycling or something, or maybe an update. I don't know. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, because it's not just for that, because we got receptions, right? Receptions. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Maybe it's cycling through. I'll have to check it. I'll check it out. Anything else I want? Is there anything? Let me see the other games I missed. Dallas and go CeeDee Lamb, go Javonte Williams touchdown. I do think Dallas wins. Already had that earlier in the week. On the Chicago Bears side, Roma Dunze over higher than 4.5 receptions. I like that a lot. How easily will the Falcons and Colts moneyline parlay hit 5s? My Colts always make me nervous. What's up, by the way, 5s? I want to say what's up to you first. I think Falcons is great. I think Falcons, Green Bay is easier, like a Falcons in Green Bay. I think, actually, if you want my favorite, it would be like Bucks, Green Bay, probably the Bucks, Green Bay, and maybe the Colts next. If I had to pick out one or two, so I'd go Bucks. I think the Colts are fine, but division matchups, you just never know. But there, it's a plus 120. I'll roll the 3 of those out. And then, like I said, I'm skipping the night game. What do we got? Anything else before the night? Before the darkness? I already talked about CMC, and now we're on the night game. All right, D-Gens. That's it. I've done all I can. My brain is moving a mile a minute here when I'm doing these, as you can tell. Trying to get to questions on 3, 4, 5 different platforms. 2 being very active, at least, with X and YouTube and TikTok are being pretty active. EA Jack and I have already delivered the winning moneyline parlay for the day in the Bash Bros. Patrick, you can share it if you want, but you do not have to. We can keep that locked. We could keep that thing gate kept. Guys, in the Discord, Pat just said they dropped their collaboration, the Bash Bros have a collab every day pretty much. Him and EA Jack put together the money line parlay they've got where they each put in a play, and it's already cashed. They already put it in there. Check it out if you want it. Appreciate these guys just feeding the fam. Would I start Fannin or Hawkinson? I guess Fannin, but my goodness. Did you take the highest rated on confidence score? Yes, I did, which is Drake May. Yep, I did. I have actual currency, I believe, on both of those plays. But I'm pretty sure I have it on this one. But let me just make sure. If I don't, I will right now, because I am such a terrible marketer at times that I forget to do that. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Pass completions. Drake May. Where's his regular line? 21.5. There we go. All right, we're in. I don't think you could put those two together here, but we probably can over here, actually. I didn't think about that. This is the life of a true degenerate. A true degenerate. That and completions. Oh, it's 22. And no, you can't do it over here. Can I do it over there? 21.5. Probably not, right? And pass yards. La 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 la. There we go. Actually, I'm going to put them both. There's the two highest confidence score plays put together for Drake May. It's a plus, what was it? Plus 124. All right, I got you guys. Listen, have a fantastic day. Not a good day. Don't have a good day. Have a great day. Appreciate you guys.